Hello, I'm Haim Parnas from the Bezalel Academy of Art and Design, Industrial Design Department. The show is called Design Bonanza. Bonanza is what you shout when you find gold. This is the meaning of this expression. And we came here with fresh work of our students, and this is really something to look at and to try to understand what is interesting for young people, young designers today, and what are they looking for, what is gold for them. And what we have here is a little bit unique, because in this beautiful city, beautiful event, we are not dealing only with beauty. If you look in this exhibition, you will find poetical work, you will find works of beauty, but you will find also design that is a remedy, design that saves lives, solves problem, works for the environment, works for people, has a very high resolution, is not flat and not deals only with things like a green world and etc., but really is in this conflict sometimes that appears between nature and the powers of nature, like earthquakes, tsunamis, and with human beings that sometimes are as harmful to nature as nature is harmful to human beings. So we have here things like table for school children that protects them from earthquakes. Is that table beautiful? I don't know if it will win a beauty contest, but it is something that is needed, and it is a complete product that is already now in production and can be mass produced in local small workshops in places around the world when they need this thing. So it's not just a nice idea that will disappear after this show. It's something that we hope will influence people's lives for real, that will do good things and not only be in the living room of somebody and be nice until the next season when they change the carpet or something like this. And we are a little bit, I think, from what I saw, unique in this approach, because this has to do with the narrative of classic industrial design, of trying to push forward the culture of us as object makers and object users. And this is not just being philosophical about materials and making a material lab like this, or a strange thing from plastic that we cook ourselves, and because we have a feeling that this material lab approach has peaked, and it's now is already going over the hill. So in a way, if you look at some of the products here, like the gun that is puncturing water boilers in order to take the drinking waters out of them, or the exploding stool, chair, we try to harness the forces of nature and try to harness forces like the forces of explosion and dynamite, etc., into doing good things. It has something in civil engineering of building bridges, etc., into that, but also a state of mind that is really looking for this bonanza of being important, changing things for real, not just the makeup of some room or something like that. And I think also designers, some of them want to be heroes. And if you save lives with what you do, if you're a doctor, or if you're a lawyer, or if you are a farmer or a designer, I think this is a moment of striking gold. I always wanted to be a hero when I was a little boy, and I think it's something that is in some of us. And I'm a designer, not a doctor, so I can make mistakes. And we all here sometimes make mistakes in the making of things, but these mistakes give birth to wonderful ideas sometimes, and these mistakes, we embrace them sometimes, and it's part of making things. And I hope that by coming here, which was very difficult for us because we come not from Europe, and we bring some kind of message that it's time to really touch the cornerstone of this profession, of this field, and really try to make objects that people need, and that are not just poetry, but they tell a story, or they touch people's hearts and lives. But does this make them green? Maybe, because a green or a product that can be recycled, etc., is one thing, but if it is not needed to begin with, then its birth was a birth of sin in a way. I hope that from this exhibition products will be born that will live for long years and will have a great relationship with human beings, and with that we will have a great bonanza and a great approach to sustainability.